Hi friends, you welcome to Shyam Institute. So then we will discuss today's current affairs, 9th May 2025. So then these are main concepts that we are going to discuss. The first one is the Puljar Prize, a Scalp missile, and IUCN status to the Snow Leopard and war warriors, special persons then we will discuss about. In addition to this, then we will add some more points. I will start with the Puljar Prize. The Puljar Prize, generally then you might hear about Puljar Prize. Puljar Prize is different. Puljar another prize. Don't get confused with this Puljar and Puljar. Puljar Prize gives for architecture. Puljar Prize gives for architecture. Puljar Prize gives for journalism, major journalism. So these awards were announced, but one special thing is there here. New York Times is a New York Times, we know, is a special magazine, is a newspaper which has bagged around four main awards, main categories. In four main categories, it has got 4 awards. So then that is a special of the day. We will discuss about it. And before going to that, this Puljar Prize officially introduced on the name of Joseph Puljar. Joseph Puljar. He is the Hungarian American journalist. He left his assets to the Columbian University of New York. He left his property to the Columbian University in New York in 1911. He written a will on this particular university, and then he announced that the asset should be invested towards or utilized towards giving prizes to the best journalists in the world and in different categories. So then this particular Puljar Prize officially started giving from 1917, and the name of Joseph Puljar, they given a Puljar Prize name. So it has crossed 100 plus years, 108 years it has completed. Then it's running towards 109th year, a special one. So here, like if you observe, particularly this year, 4 awards announced, 4 special awards, several awards are there in this particular Puljar Prize, but like only important awards that I am discussing here. And that too, then this particular New York Times bagged around 4 prizes. So then we are discussing these 4. The first category is explanatory reporting. Explanatory reporting is given to Azam Ahmad, Christina Goldbaum, Matthew Aikens of New York Times. This is the first one. First award to New York Times. And the second award category, local reporting. District wise, mandal wise, likewise. Local reporting, Alyssa Ju, Nick Thame and Jessica Gallagher of New York Times. This is the second one. Third one is international reporting. They have got 3 major awards: explanatory, local as well as international. The two particularly international award they have got, New York Times got for the context is Sudan conflict. They presented this Sudan conflict in a special way. That's why then they grabbed the attention of the jury, and then they have got this particular one. Okay. And the third and fourth one is breaking news photography. Breaking news photography, that is Dog Mills, special photographer. Dog Mills is a American photographer. He won this particular award, Dog Mills of America. Then he got this particular best photographer award for the clip of taking the clip of Trump assassination. There's a trial. Trump assassination attempt was picturized and photographed by this person. Then for that he got a Puljar Prize. So in 4 categories, New York Times has got a New York Times staff, and the New York Times paper has got a Puljar Prize. Certainly then they'll ask, 100% there is a chance to get asked Dog Mills. Okay, that is a point here. Moving to the next one, have a look at this one. Scalp. Scalp. So everywhere if you see, then everybody is discussing about this war. So India is giving the best out of its energy, potential and capacity to the Pakistan. It is showing the all directions, the east, west and north is showing every direction in different in its own way. So here, like if you observe a Scalp missile, in this is this particular missile developed by, this was developed by France and Britain, This particular missile name is Scalp, SCALP. In France, this is called Scalp stands for Stem de Cresser Autonomie Log Rote. This is a French language. In French, it's a meaning. Its in general meaning is it's a long range autonomous cruise missile. Long range autonomous cruise missile. So this Scalp is a long range autonomous cruise missile developed by France and Britain. So this particular missile used in Rafale fighters, and then they carry in this Rafale fighter and then they drop wherever they want. So it's the most dangerous missile then observed, one of the most dangerous missiles observed in the world at present. So then we have got from France, anyways, it's developed by France and Britain. And then this is also called, this Scalp missile also called Storm Shadow. Storm Shadow is a name, other name, it is also called Storm Shadow. And then at present then India is using in Operation Sindhu. So everywhere then if you go, then they are discussing about Operation Sindhu. So then there is a name given to the operation, to the attack of Pakistan, a terrorist then on April 22nd and Pahalgam. That's the context here. So anyways, here come to the point. It is developed by France and United Kingdom, we discussed. At present then these countries are using this particular one. India, Egypt, Italy, Greece, Saudi Arabia, Qatar as well as United Arab Emirates. These nations are using this particular Scalp technology. Okay, that's a point. Moving to the next one. Yes. Yeah, have a look at this question. So I have introduced the question model in English actually. Then very soon then I'll introduce in Telugu as well. So then this way is very useful. Then you can, with this particular concept, this way of objective question, then you understand 100%. You will understand how they are asking question. Okay. So on this particular topic, then they may ask question like this. Have a look at the question. In the context of the Operation Sindoor, the Scalp missiles were launched by the Indian Rafale jets. What is the key feature of the Scalp missile? It is a nuclear armed surface to air missile. No, it is not a surface to air missile. It is a air to air one. It is carried by Rafale in air and it's a dropped in surface. So it becomes a air to surface model. Air to surface model or air to air model. Okay, that is the context. And then it is an air launched cruise missile for short range of strikes. No, for long range of strikes. That is the reason it is called a Storm Shadow. This particular missile is called Storm Shadow, that just we discussed. Storm Shadow. And next one, it is a long range autonomous cruise missile for deep strike. Yes, then they have focused Pakistan and Pakistan occupied Kashmir to locate and to drop in a deep strike with the particular Pakistan. Then India is using these missiles. So then it is a long range autonomous cruise missile for deep strikes. That is the correct one. It is not hypersonic one. It is a cruise one only, cruise missile. So what is our answer? Answer 3 is absolutely correct. Okay, that's the one. Moving to the next one, copper deposits. The copper deposits, recently this was in news actually. So then copper deposits at Filo del Sol. Filo del Sol, this is the name, Filo del Sol. Filo del Sol and Jos Maria. Jos Maria. These two are located in, these two places located in Argentina. Argentina among the top 10 largest copper producing mines in the world. These two entities are largest copper producing, top 10 largest copper producers in the world. These two of Argentina. That is the reason these two started producing high in the world, top 10 mines in the world. That's the reason then we have started discussing about this one. That's why these are in news actually. So if you observe this one, anyways we know copper is the best thermal and electric conductor. That's the reason then we use in wires and cable connections and those, then we use copper. And then if you observe here, world top class producers of copper, if you observe that world class, Chile is the one. Chile is the first country. Congo, Peru and China. These are the top four countries in the world then which produce highest copper. In this particular list, Argentina right now in 9th position, top 10 position. So Chile, Congo as well as Peru and China, top class copper producers. And in India, if you observe, then Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh and Jharkhand are top 3 states which produce copper in the world. 52.6% Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh 23% and Jharkhand 15% total production wise. Then Rajasthan is in top position. That's the reason then if you observe, most of the people in almost every city, these Marwadi people then who hailed from Rajasthan, they sell these electronic goods and those. They come up with a shop then which is sanitary goods, sanitary goods, and then at the same time they electric wires, cable, all these shops then they maintain. Rajasthan guys, that is the reason their production is high. So they know more producing companies than direct mines as well. That's why they directly buy from them in general. That is a context. So here, like if you observe, the famous mines of India, Singhbhum mine, which is located in Bihar. Singhbhum is very famous for copper, is a bit geography related one. And then K3 copper belt. K3 is famous in Rajasthan. K3 several times asked. K3 is in Rajasthan. And Balaghat, Madhya Pradesh. Singhbhum, Bihar. K3 copper belt, Rajasthan. Balaghat, Madhya Pradesh. This is one. Moving to the next one, IMDEX Asia. IMDEX, is it? International Maritime Defense Exhibition and Conference, which is observed recently in Singapore. That's why India sent its INS Kiltan ship to Singapore. So this IMDEX Asia 25 is a biennial exercise. So here, like if you observe, maritime defense exercise. So here it's this time this is going to get a conduct in Changi Exhibition Center of Singapore. Biennial one, 2 years once this particular event is conducted. And here, like if you observe here, this particular one, particularly this time, this present of war time, this plays a special role actually. Then try to give a comment like recently yesterday, Turkey sent a ship to the Pakistan. What is the name of that? Give a comment here. So I repeat the question. To Pakistan, Turkey sent a ship. What is the name of that ship? India anyways, then India has got a INS Vikrant aircraft carrier. But like Turkey sent a ship to anti-missile systemed ship to Pakistan. What is the name of that? Try to give a name in comment box. Then I'm moving to the next one. Have a look at this one. Have a look at this question related to the just a context whatever we discussed. INS Kiltan recently participated in IMDEX Asia 2025 held in Singapore. What is the primary objective of the IMDEX? IMDEX, we know, International Maritime Defense Exercise. So first option given, to conduct joint naval combat exercises in the Indian Ocean, to promote maritime trade among the Asian countries, to showcase the naval technologies and foster maritime security cooperation, to sign bilateral agreement on fishing rights and ocean resource sharing. Read this question again and then give answer in the comment box as well. For these two questions I have asked. So then give answer for this particular question as well. You know anyways, then if you simply read all the options, you will get understand and you can give answer. Okay. Try to give the answer for this particular question as well in comment box, so that then every day then you learn 1 or 2 questions, so that then your strength, you 100% you will get strengthened with this particular objective questions. Okay. Then moving to the next one, you have a look at this IUCN status of a snow leopard. This snow leopard generally then in India, snow leopard, the phenotypical name is Panthera unica, Panthera uncia. This is the name of this particular Leo leopard we call, snow leopards. These are observed in India in the northern side, and then the cold places like Himalayan areas, Himachal Pradesh, Sikkim, Jammu Kashmir, Uttarakhand, Arunachal Pradesh. In these states, these are snow leopards then we can observe. In the worldwide countries like China, Bhutan, Nepal, India, Pakistan, Russia, Mongolia, Afghanistan, Uzbekistan, Kazakhstan and Kyrgyzstan, these are the nations then which are giving then special provision to this snow leopards. Snow leopards, and even they simply then they can live in a minus degrees temperatures as well. That is the speciality of these leopards. And then these are called ghost of the mountains. These leopards are called ghost of the mountains. Ghost of the mountain, because they looks like they are in white color. In snow then they look like a ghost. That's why they are called these leopards. Snow leopards are called ghost of mountain. And like the news, why these were in news, then if you ask, recently IUCN, International Union for Conservation of Nature, International Union for Conservation of Nature, which is located in Gland, Switzerland, announced that these leopards, snow leopards are in vulnerable stage. These are in vulnerable condition or vulnerable stage we can call. These leopards, snow leopards are in vulnerable stage. So almost then their number is coming down year by year. So then we should start the protecting lines or protecting ways to survive this particular animal for the future. So that is the context here. And at the same time, if you observe, like these are in several places this particular you can observe this particular one. This adapt in various athletic events. This it looks like jaguar, and then this model then we can use in several athletics areas as well. Like best example, Puma. If you observe this Puma brand, this snow leopard is appeared on that particular shoes or whatever the apparel or material, whatever prepared or produced by the Puma company. That's a context. So then these are using in several areas as well. And like if you observe this habitats, this special habitats, these cannot roar. These snow leopards, they won't do any kind of noise as well. These are very silent animals. And at the same time, IUCN status is vulnerable stage, and gestation stage is approximately 90 to 100 days. Gestation 90 to 100 days, and then they come up with the 2 to 4 cubs. Generally then they come up with. That is a specialty of snow leopard. Okay, then they are in a dangerous zone, the vulnerable stage. That's why we discussed about this one. It is there in news. Okay, moving to the next one. Have a look at these three people, very special people of present scenario. The present day, then in every newspaper, then these two are they are coming every day. So then right now then the government is focusing on Operation Sindoor. Everyone knows that Operation Sindoor, to give a good lesson to the country which started countering India with the terrorist attack on April 22nd. So that India started giving good attack to the Pakistan and its Pak occupied Kashmir. So in these two areas, whatever the army people, army, air force and the naval people, then India is gathering to fight against Pakistan. So the few people then they are coming in limelight, and then they are showing their caliber, the potential to win the war. And these are these three people. Then like these two women captured the hearts of Indians. Like if you observe these two women officers brief on Operation Sindoor, then these two persons then came into limelight with the Operation Sindoor. She is Colonel Commander Sophia Qureshi, and then she is the Wing Commander Vyomika Singh. Wing Commander Vyomika Singh, she is Air Force and she is Army. Their dresses are symbols for that particular their designations as well. She is a Colonel, she is a Wing Commander. That here, like then these people are playing a vital role in the war actually. And like if you observe this person, Ajit Krishnan involved in the Gaganyaan project of India, sending a human to the space. Sending human to the space is a project officially dreamed by the India with the name called Gaganyaan. So then in that particular crew, India's Ajit Krishnan is a one astronaut. He is going to get place in that particular crew. So then the government of India, he involved in Gaganyaan project, as I mentioned earlier. India called him back to the services in this particular special situation. There's a context. So then these three people, right now they are serving for the nation, and then with the patriotic mind and heart. So then we should appreciate them, and then we should give a salute to them as well. Okay. So anyways, like these are in picture we have, these are in news we have. So try to remember their names. Certainly then these names are useful in our examination as well. Ajit Krishnan is a astronaut of Gaganyaan. He called back, and then these two persons, Colonel Commander Sophia Qureshi, and then a Wing Commander Vyomika Singh, playing a vital role in the present Operation Sindhur. Okay, there's a part. These are the current affairs for the day. We will meet in the next session with a continuation of this one. Thank you and all the best.